This is the start of Hayden Meadows signing his professional contract for Southampton. We go to take one last look at the football pitch we played at as a kid, and we go off to play football on the grandest stage of them all. Guys, what's up? Welcome to this video where today we are doing a cam career mode on this new player career mode with storyline kind of thing that I am making. The storylines you will see before this, and then we will get into training, whatever we need to do our gameplay. We're just probably gonna check our league expectations for this video. We're playing 3 games an episode, no editing in the games because I want you to see how I do, so that is a big thing. Keep an average league match rating of 6.0 or better. I think I can do that. Maintain a pass completion rate of 65% or better. Create 5 goals whether you're setting them up or popping them in yourself. And then I want you to create over 30 scoring chances. So let's just go over to the not accomplishments, to the squad reports. See who's we're playing with and who has the chance to be playing over us. Well, we've got some good players that will be playing over us probably, so we may go out on loan. Lamina is going to be playing over us, and so is James Ward-Prowse if we play a 4-4-2 or something like that. Or we could decide to play with a cam. These are all of my things. I'm changing this to deep breath as it is my favourite free kick and penalty style. This I don't really know what to do, but I'm gonna do something like a heart symbol and show respect. Do you wanna? Since we're not the biggest player yet, we can do Predator. We can do Dybala's. I don't really know what would be good. So they've got the mannequin. For now, we're just gonna do we'll just do Who Am I? Because gotta remember the name of Hayden Meadows, as we are making our way to becoming the English icon. Icon being legend name this year. So we're gonna get straight into our first game. We're playing all the preseason games. I might actually play, right, we've got the first 3 games of the group stage to play. Then if we make it on through the group stage, the next game will be in the next episode, and that's gonna be it. So we're in the starting lineup, actually playing in our position, I think. So that's going to be good for us. We got to show the manager what he will be missing out on if he sells us. So we're going to play as myself and get straight into this. So yeah. We have kicked off for the first game of our professional career with Southampton. making their way up the field. Some good passing around. Pied manages to get the ball and we get it out nicely. Pied up to me. I pass it back down. The ball it's a beautiful ball through to me. I could play the cross in, and I do. And Homer, good header. Really, it's just did not get enough power on it. But that is the first cross of our career, the first chance that we have ever created for our club, and it's not a bad one. Right, the ball's dropped into me. I pass it backwards. The ball's come to me. I cannot reach the ball, but I do get it back. And we get offside called. Pied was offside. And we are just going to carry on. From that, Romeo gets his head on it. The Sims gets it. Pied back into me. I start to go backwards, pass it upwards into Homer, and Vassin manages to make a tackle. And Gonzalez, Sims tries to block it, but it comes off the back of his foot and drops back to them. They have a nice chance here now, sprinting down the wing. Cross goes in, and Taylor with a big save off the header. Now McQueen into me. I cannot control it, and now Shamail puts it wide. So this is going to be a very interesting game, to say it's our first game of our career. I'm going to try get some dribbles in there, try really make some chances and show the manager what he will be missing out on if he puts me on loan. We do make a nice tackle there, but we get poor positioning straight after, which puts us back down to a 6. We do start to work our way, but we do not have the pace to make it through. Hayden passes it into Olamola, but it is tackled by the CSK Monaco defence, which, may I mention, is acting very strong in this game, but they have given away a free kick. I am tall enough to get my head on it, but I cannot. They put in a diving effort to be able to get the ball, and now they tackle me. Vernbloom, can he do anything here? Aliev, busting it back down to Vernbloom. Gonzalez, Holberg, Sims into me. I managed to jump one, but cannot pass it off after that. Some good passing around. Cook manages to make the tackle, but McQueen back to Taylor. Taylor boots it into the air, and Romeo gets his head on it. It drops to Hayden. Hayden can dribble here. Tries to play it across the pitch, but cannot get it all the way through. Aliev now into Gonzalez. Gonzalez, Hayden with a big tackle, but it carries on going. Gonzalez playing it into the box. Jones manages to block it out for a corner to CSK Monaco. I'm sitting on the edge of the box. Gonzalez gets it into the box. Taylor catches it. Will throw it straight to Holberg. Holberg into, but a bad pass stops our attack. And now Vernbloom, what can he do? Vernbloom still going. Aliev. Vernbloom. Aliev. Vernbloom gets there, but Jones gets it away. Gonzalez. McQueen gets his head to it. Romeo into Diabri. Hayden into Pied. Pied manages to win the ball, but cannot get it all the way through. Some good passing going around from CSK Monaco. but as the ball's played across the field to Gonzalez, they can break here, but McQueen with a good tackle. Cook, Romeo, Hayden manages to get it back to Holberg. And now Pied can run, passes it into Olamola. Hayden is through, but it is booted away by Berezutski at the last second. No good crosses, a good cross, and this could go in of Hayden's head, but it's punched away, and Hayden has gone down. He is injured, and he's back up, but still is injured, so we will be very careful of that throughout this game. I think when he tried to win that header, he might have got a bit of the punch off the keeper, or might have just gotten a little kick in the knee or something, as it does look to be his knee that's injured. But it's played across the Milikonov. Romeo manages to win it. Hayden passing it into Pied into Romeo. Romeo cannot get it all the way through, but now Sameletov. Hayden with a big tackle. Romeo. Hayden wins it. Akari. Hayden still going. And that is how the first half ends. Some good play from Southampton in this first half, but nothing has been able to be put away yet. This is the things that the manager has given us. We've played 45 minutes. We've got a 5.7 rating. Short passes, and then top-notch tackling. These are all of our things. We have 86 passing percent, and we've got zero shots so far. But we have come off for the second half, and I think that's because of our injury. We will see how long we're injured for, and if we will be back for the next game. So we go over and we get an enforced break for 3 weeks, which means I don't know if you guys will find this good or bad. But this is where we will be simulating up to, which means if we don't make it through, we might be playing the first 2 games of the league. As it's not a good thing to get injured on your debut. However, we might make it through. We do make it through in the pre-season. I don't know if we'll get to play the final, but I don't know when the final will be placed. So if we make it, no, and we do not make it through to the final, which is really quite upsetting that we don't even get a say in whether we would have made it or not, as we didn't even get to play the second half of the game against CSK Monaco or the other 2 games. But that means that our next 2 games of this episode will be the first 2 games of the league. So we're training up, we are getting ready, seeing if we're going to go out on loan. But 0 matches played so far in our career. We can now untuck our shirt, have the undershirt on, and I think we're going to wear some red gloves if there are red ones. So anything that looks a bit like orange looks a bit like red. So we're going to go with high socks, and that is going to be our wear for our next game of our career, whether it's going to be at Southampton or whether it's going to be at a different club. it was quite upsetting to see me get injured off going for that header. We did not actually check what happened, as of course we didn't see. We will check what happened in that game against CSK Monaco, but I think we lost it, and then we drew 0-0, then we lost 3-0, then we won 3-0, and then we lost 2-1 to Celta. So that is not the best for a first couple of games at Southampton. One of them we got injured in, and one of them we lost 3-0. Next one we won 3-0. Wait, it was 3-0 that we lost, I think. And the next one we won 3-0, and then we lost 2-1 to Celta Vigo. So that's not the best, but we will try and get back into playing with the starting team and try not to get too many injuries. If you guys really want, I could change the sliders down. I will change it down to now, just so we can't get too many injuries. I'll change it down to 30, and so we don't get too many big injuries. So we can still get injured, but they won't be as big, and it also won't happen as often. So that's quite good for us. For our next 2 games of this episode, if we're playing in this Swansea game, we will simulate this one. If we're not, then we'll simulate it, and that will count as one of our games of the episode, sadly. But yeah, we are not playing in it, so that is one of our games in the episode. We're watching the simulation. I'm sorry about this, guys, because I would have loved to have a full thing, but we do lose 2-1 to Swansea. And I think we are going to get the email soon that says we are going out on loan. But we do go up a little bit. We're almost 72 rated. But I'm not, in fact, no, we are going to play 3 games in this episode. Even if we have to simulate a few, we are playing 3 games. But that game, because I'm not letting you have 1 game and then 2 simulated ones. I'm going to at least play 2 games in this episode. So this could be a second game. Dick Hazeth is back. Will we be playing in the Carabao Cup against Middlesbrough? We might play that game depending on what the manager says. But we are not doing too well at the moment. To say we've gotten injured in one of our games, and then the next 2 we haven't been able to play. So I'm playing 2 games this episode. I'm sorry, guys, but we will see what happens after this episode. I will probably straight up get back to doing a storyline, and then yeah, it will go from there. We are playing this game against Middlesbrough. I thought we would. And after this, if we play the game against Huddersfield, then I guess that's good for us. But when this title might say like first game of the Premier League, I did not want to simulate pre-season, and then I didn't want to simulate them other games. I had to. So we haven't actually played our first game of the season. We haven't made our professional debut for the club. So we've got that to look forward to. I think this would be our professional debut, as it is in some sort of league kind of standard. So we are warming up for this game. I think that, who is that warming up there? But the Carabao Cup at St Mary's Stadium, so we are home for this game, which is very good for me, as I want to get used to playing in this stadium. Ball's been passed into me. I pass it off to Davis, Bednarek, Valerie, Davis, me, into Kandrava. Kandrava's a new signing. I don't think we had him last game. I tried to play in the cross, but I am tackled before I can do that. Romeo with a good tackle after he lost it. I get the ball, pass it down the wing into Valerie. Davis into me. I pass it off, but cannot find Kandrava. We have already gone down to a 5.6 rating, which is not good, to say that we were injured in our first game and now are sitting at a 5.6 rating. So I win it, pass it off to Kandrava. Kandrava passes it into me, but Shotton does manage to tackle me before I can get the shot off. Yoshida, I do pass it straight away, long into Sims. Sims plays it into me. I'm going to play the cross, but I get tackled once again before being able to play the cross. And now Adama, who is a Middlesbrough player, he is a good Middlesbrough player, wins them a free kick. Yes, we did buy Kandrava from another club. I can't remember what club he was at. I think it was Inter. Might have been Inter. Long into Sims. Sims playing it into me. I cannot do anything with it. I was trying to break open a little hole in the defence to run through, but cannot do it. Kandrava into Davis. Davis into me. I fake shot. Pass it out onto the wing to McQueen. McQueen to Romeo. Romeo thinks it would be smart to pass it to me. However, I did not want it, and he does not get it all the way through either. Braithwaite into Assombalonga. Assombalonga can break now. Good cross. Yoshida manages to get it away, but Fabio manages to control it out back on the wing. I come down to defend, cannot get that ball, cannot get that one either. And Assombalonga rose with a big save for the club. We don't want to lose another. Not with me in it. I don't want to get injured in this game either. We want to play the full 90 and just try and work our way to some big things. So I got +1 sliding tackles. I think that was for 5 out of 5 sliding tackles, wasn't it? Yoshida plays it into me. Yoshida back into me. I play it out onto the wing. Valerie, Davis manages to win it, but cannot do anything with it. Now Davis boots it out for a throw-in to Middlesbrough. Adama playing it to Braithwaite. Braithwaite into Assombalonga. Assombalonga passes it straight to McQueen, and Rose manages to pass it back to Davis. We are playing dangerously here. Why are we playing it around our defence? Now, this could be a goal! Rose with a big save. This is not good. We really need to step up. I managed to get the ball. Davis into Valerie. Valerie into me. I play it through to Kandrava. Kandrava into Long. Long. Why is he passing it to why is he passing it to the midfield of Middlesbrough? The ball gets played up the field. McQueen to Davis. Davis. Belonga does manage to get through, and advantage has been played twice there. We really need to be careful. Clayton plays it out wide to Johnson. Johnson, McQueen with a big tackle. Davis into me. I managed to pass it through to Long. Davis cannot get it into me, but Long can. I get it past one, but then cannot pass it off after. I managed to get the ball. Romeo into long, into Candreva. Candreva cannot get the ball into the box. Because it is going to come in here from Candreva. The ball gets away. And now Braithwaite with a big header into Assombalonga. The defence need to do something here. And Yoshida does do something. But it's, oh no, I thought that was passed straight into the Middlesbrough defence attack. But it wasn't. I managed to get the ball but cannot get it past the defence into Candreva. It's been very interesting here so far. Braithwaite into Assombalonga. Assombalonga gets sealed out very well. Johnson into Assombalonga once again. Clayton into Ledbetter, but that is tackled by Yoshida. Yoshida into Candreva. Candreva into me, and then me into Davis, and then into Valerie, into Candreva. Candreva up to long into Romeo. Romeo, cannot get the ball through to me, and that's not very good. So we are going to go back into the half-time break in 2 minutes, and just before the half-time break last time I got injured. Let's hope that doesn't happen again, and it doesn't, so that is very good for my confidence. And we've got a draw so far, but I'm hoping to get an assist or maybe even a goal for this club. A good header. Adama into Braithwaite, but McQueen manages to get it now. Davis. Romeo. Sims into long. Davis you cannot get it into Candreva. The pass does not reach him. Romeo. Nothing happens from that header from Romeo. Defence. The midfield is way too wide, and that is not good. We need to make the midfield tighter so balls like them cannot happen, as the midfield would be tighter and there'll be 2 against 1. But Johnson misses an easy tap away. It should have been a goal. That should have been 1-0, but he spins it off with the outside of his foot. Now McQueen. Sims into me. I can dribble now. Past 1, past 2. I cannot get this shot away, but should a penalty have been called there? I don't think so. I was shoulder barged, I think. Romeo into long into Romeo. Romeo into me. Oh, I managed to win the ball back, but I cannot get my shot away. It keeps getting blocked. I haven't even got a shot. I haven't even tested the keeper here so far. I need to get something going for myself. Betancourt on the move from Colne. Could he be? Oh, is that on the move to Colne or from Colne? Because if he's on the move from Colne here, I'll take him. Rose boots it up the field. Johnson. Adama. Sims manages to get it away. I cannot get there, but Adama can. Clayton into Fabio. Fabio to Braithwaite. Braithwaite to Assombalonga. Rose with a big save. And now we managed to make a very good seal out there. McQueen to Davis. Davis cannot get it to anyone. We cannot get any play going in this game. Braithwaite, big save from Rose. Something needs to happen, and we have just made a substitution, and hopefully it's one that can help. It is Sims off, who I thought has had a good game so far, so that may be a bit of a controversial thing for the manager to do. I would have taken me off by now, but Long cannot do anything with the ball. I managed to win it and then get it away. Mamayev plays it into me. I tried to get past one but get tackled easily. It's very easy for the Middlesbrough defence, and we need to get something changed. The stadium, we are now playing right striker, so we have changed where we were playing. Maybe we can score a goal with our new position, as it is a lot more attacking. Clayton can drive with a big tackle, but Adama manages to get it. Adama, Valerie with a good tackle. We are going all out attack. We want this goal. For some reason I'm all the way down there. Playing it into Shane Long. And Smotton manages to get me off the ball, but I'm now in position. But for some reason I think he decided to shoot there, but he really should have passed it. Assemblonga. Adama into Fabio. What can Fabio do? Running down the wing. Can he get the cross in? No, but Romeo can get it away. Brilliant from Davis to block that. McQueen. Valerie playing it out wide to Yoshida. I do come down to collect the ball, but the ball is terrible into me. Braithwaite can get a shot off here, but puts it over the crossbar. Middlesbrough have had a lot of chances in this game, and I don't even think we've got a shot on target yet. So that needs to change. Maybe one shot on target, one goal for maybe I can score it. But the header hits the crossbar with a brilliant, I think Rose saved that onto the crossbar. It may have just slammed straight down. No, it did just hit the crossbar. Was not saved. Johnson. Mamayev headers it into the floor, and I pass it straight at Gibson, and it goes out for a throw. Now Romeo into Mamayev. Romeo plays a brilliant ball through to me. I can break. Passing it off into Banderak. Back into me. I cannot get the shot off once again, and it's been a horrible game for me. Getting only a 5.3 rating, and that should be where the whistle blows. But Adama plays it through to Gestere. Rose with a big save. He was offside anyway. We can get something happen here. Rose boots it up the field, and Clayton just brings it down. Gibson. Valerie. Mamayev, and that is the end of the game. 0-0 game. Really, they deserved to win it. They had the more shots, but Rose pulled off some good saves. We'll look at some of the saves. Oh wait, no, there is extra time, so this might make up for all them games that we missed. So here we go. Kandrava. Johnson straight into Adama. Adama through. Rose with a save. This is a good ball in to Johnson. Davis manages to intercept it. It's Gibson now. This could be a goal. Good save from Rose. He has been the saviour in this game for Southampton. Instead, Bednarik manages to get it away. Fabio with a good touch though. And that is a yellow. That must be a yellow. A bad tackle, and it may even be a red. Let's see what he gives. A red, straight red into Mamayev. And that it means we are a man down. It's been a very intense game, and Mamayev has played well. So that is worse for us to lose him than any other player on this field. Let's see what we can do now though. Rose up the field. Adama he gets headed to him every time. We need a man blocking him. Yoshida does well to get the ball. And now Bednarik can play the ball into me. I cannot get the ball though. I do look for the dive there and nothing is given. Kandreva. Ball's played into me. I can get the cross in. Cross is in, but no header on the end of it. Davis into me. I fake shot, but it is one straight after my fake shot. I need to save my stamina if I want to stay for the whole of this. Fabio. Gibson with a good cross. Adama. Rose manages to catch it. For some reason the keeper is being, I think he's glitched, but no, he boots it. Yoshida. McQueen to me. And that is the end of this first half of extra time. We have been taken off for the second half of extra time, which is not very good for us, but I think we're going to go to penalties and then maybe lose on penalties, you never know. But we'll go and check what happened in that game. Let's see. Fixtures. Premier League. Carabao Cup. Where's our game? Southampton. We won 3-0 to Middlesbrough in the end. So, that isn't the best to say that we went down when I came off. But we need to do something in our next game. We need to make a big impact. But that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. I'm going to get straight to editing this video and recording the next video. So I hope you liked it. Peace out.